I'm Matthew G. I'm Principal Trombone with the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra and I teach at the Royal Academy of Music in London. I started playing in my local brass band before moving to the orchestral side of things with the National Children's Orchestra, the National Youth Orchestra and the Gustav Mahler Jugend-Orchester. Since then I've held 4 principal trombone positions, one with the Orchestra of Scottish Opera, the Orchestra of Opera North, the Theatre Orchestra in Santiago in Chile, and finally the Royal Philharmonic Orchestra, with whom I've worked for the last 5 years. So I've been playing Getzen for the last 8 months or so. I first came across this over the last few years when I was studying out in Switzerland with Ian Bousfield, who was developing it with Christine Griego at the time. So I've seen a lot of this process of their work together and watched from afar and been very impressed with the fact that someone's finally been developing a trombone rather than copying other bits on fundamentally trombones that aren't up to what we need today as modern trombone players in today's music profession. So I decided to have a go 8 months ago and I've been delighted with it. It's something that, for the type of work we do in London, is absolutely perfect. We need portfolio careers now. We can't just rely on sitting in the orchestra and playing Mahler and Bruckner. We have to do solo stuff, chamber stuff, education work. We have to do numerous different styles, and the Getzen is the first trombone I've played which can cope with them. It does everything I need to be a modern trombone player in the modern profession. So why the Getzen for me? It's quite simple really. When I sit in a section, it blends. It blends beautifully of whichever dynamic you need. Now other trombones I've played, they get to a wall and you can't blow through that wall, and so the section ended up having to balance down to where I was at. But with this, I don't find that wall, it's much further away. The other important aspect of this is that it seems that Getzen have cared about what it sounds like at the back of a concert hall, whereas most trombones in this area here feel great, sound great, or you're really happy with it. But that doesn't matter. This is what I keep telling students. What actually matters is what it sounds like in the hall. And when I've been playing with the RPO in a particularly good concert hall, we've heard the trombone sound come back and I've been like, yes, that's it. That's what I want the section to sound like. And for me, that's the most important aspect. Alongside that, in the other work I do, the solo stuff, the chamber stuff, it's great. It's got a very good high register. It's a very even sounding register from bottom to top. There's no dead spots in it. Some other trombones I've played, they don't have certain notes in them, whereas this seems to have everything. They've pushed things further as well. You've got a couple of attachments you can put in to alter the clarity, which again, it's a development. It's trying to improve on something for what we need as professional musicians.